this, swimming in our loneliness. I'll pick you up when you're falling down. We cannot go on like this, swimming in our loneliness. I'll pick you up when you're falling down. Again and again and again. Again and again and again. Again and again and again. If I ever lose my sight, remind me to look for your light. Illuminate my mind.
Welcome back, everybody. This is week number 5 of the Colonial Clash Racing Series. This week at Nashville Super Speedway, Middle Tennessee's Racing Jewel. Nashville Super Speedway hosted its first NASCAR events in April of 2001 through 2021. The 1.33 mile D-shaped oval with 14 degrees of banking has hosted one NASCAR Cup Series race, 22 Xfinity Series races, 14 Camping World Truck Series events, and 8 Indy Racing League contests. Just a couple quick stats here. Fastest qualifying lap put down in the Camping World Truck Series was Eric Darnell in 2006 at 29.601 seconds. Fastest race, 200 miles, completed by Kyle Busch at an average speed of 136.459 miles per hour. That race lasted 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 55 seconds and took place on April 2nd, 2010. As I said, this is week 5 of the Colonial Clash Racing Series. 32 drivers are competing for a top prize of over $500, with the top 5 in point standings at the end of the season paid out. League Championship race is at Homestead December 15th. Your points after week 4 look like this. In first place is Keith Hackney with 152. John Garrett sits in second with 149. Justin Patella sits in third with 146. Jordan Saylor's currently fourth with 135. Mark Parkhurst, 22-point deficit back from your leader, sits in fifth place. Matt Knight, 33, back in sixth. Alan Dobbs sits in seventh with 118. Adam Purcell in eighth with 116. Tyler Rex runs ninth, 114. Charles Phelps currently sitting 10th in your standings with 113. Last week's winner, Charles Evans, is in 11th currently with 110 points. John Gutekunst in 12th, Richard Clements 13th, Cody Nelson 14th, and Dustin Franklin rounds out your top 15. From there back, it's Dalton Hunter, Thad Failer, Kyle Hartman, John Anderson, Lane Phillips, Spencer Teal, Brian Parker, Tyler Woodard, Jake Coyle, Jim Oot, Scott Mayhew, Guy Clem, Jake Herbert, Jonathan Golden. I believe Jeffrey Ford is out, as well as Dean Greathouse out for the season. Aaron Van Dam currently sitting in 32nd, 39 points. Track info today, Nashville Super Speedway is 1.33 miles around, 80 laps. The distance to go, 106.4 miles. Track temperature sitting right at 109 degrees. Air temperature, crisp 78 degrees. Pit road speeds 45 miles an hour. Drivers and teams today looking at about a 30 to 40 lap fuel window. It's like about 7 minutes left here in the practice session. Looks like your fastest lap thus far put down by Alan Dobbs. Alan brought it home third place last week. The Monster Mile. Alan currently sitting with a 30.39 lap time. Second place is Matt Knight with a 30.43. I'll take this time to thank our league sponsors. Armstrong Industrial Management, located in Hanover, Michigan, specializes in CNC and automation repair and engineering. Give them a call, 517-250-7300. Fort Worth Screen Printing, located in Fort Worth, Texas. Get a hold of John at Fort Worth Screen Printing for all of your custom t-shirt, embroidery, and other advertisement needs. Use the promo code Colonial at checkout to receive 15% off. Goose Graphics. Find Goose Graphics on Facebook. Hit up Goose Graphics for all your graphic needs as well as iRacing paint schemes. Oot Renovations, located in Cado, New York, is a home renovation company owned and operated by one of our drivers, Jim Oot. You find them on Facebook at Oot Renovations. Give Jim a call for your next renovation or repair. Outrun Esports is an iRacing esports team run by Justin Patella. Sponsoring the broadcast this year for Full Send Race TV. Pro Cup Racing Experience. Pro Cup Racing Experience, the league sponsor as well as a primary on the number 20 truck. Look them up at ProCupRace.com. Book yourself a driving experience at the next scheduled event for them. Woodard Automotive, run by Tyler Woodard in Battle Creek, Michigan. Find them on Facebook at Woodard Automotive Group. Watch these drivers here. Looks like we got about just under 5 minutes left in the practice session here at Nashville. So 47, Dustin Franklin. Dustin, sounds like currently 27 drivers registered for today's race. Dustin is a member of that Fort Worth Screen Esports team. 3-member team there: Justin Patella, John Garrett, and the 47, and Dustin Franklin. There's Dustin's camera. Get you a live view there of Dustin and his rig. Put down some practice laps. All right, looks like 3 minutes left here. Alan Dobbs still sitting with the quickest lap. Matt Knight in second. That looks like the number 7 driver, Cody Nelson. Driver of the number 41 Chevy Silverado, there's John Gutekunst. Right along with the 66 of John Garrett. John's currently sitting second place in the league points. He is the owner of that Fort Worth Screen Esports team.
Okay, just let me know when you're ready. Hey, John, it's Nick and Ty up in the booth. How you doing tonight, bud?
Good, man. How are you guys doing?
Good, good. How you feeling about tonight?
Scared. This is a tricky track, man. Absolutely tricky.
Okay, all right. You thinking it's going to be caution fest tonight, or you think guys are going to be able to handle them?
Nah, I think we'll be all right as far as cautions are concerned. We'll probably get concerned. Sorry. We'll probably get the normal 3-4 cautions, but other than that, I think the biggest thing is guys keeping tires underneath them. If we get towards the end of a fuel run and these guys have roasted their tires off, you might see a couple spins, but other than that, I think we'll be all right.
Awesome, awesome. Well, you're sitting currently 12th in our season point standings. Tonight going to be a conservative night for you to keep you in that top 16, or are you going to push hard and see where it gets you?
Hey, we're going for gold every week. I'm
That's what I like to hear.
Got.
That's what I like to hear. Well, it looks like practice is wrapping up here, so I'll get you back so you can get your qualifying laps in. Good luck tonight. We appreciate you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yes, sir.
All right, looks like that is going to conclude the practice session. Go ahead and jump over here into qualifying. We will see who jumps out here first. Like Kyle Hartman going to take the track. Tyler Woodard. Sounds like 28 trucks officially signed in out of, I believe we are down to 30 drivers on this season. Ian Greathouse has dropped out and Jeffrey Ford also out for the season. Sorry to see them two go, but other issues have arose and they've taken the choice to bow out. So we'll run the rest of the season with 30 drivers, 28 of which are here today at Nashville Super Speedway. This is the 34 of Kyle Hartman. Kyle Hartman races for Southern Grown Racing. Sorry, excuse me, he is racing for Team Southern Love now. That was Southern Grown Racing and Team No Love combining to make one team. Kyle is one of the founders over at Southern Grown Racing Series, another Camping World Truck Series league. Like Jordan Sailors making his way around the track. Go on board here and take a look at Jordan. Jordan runs that number 55 Toyota machine. Looks like Dalton Hunter's going to jump to the top of your leaderboard. Sales gets pushed back to third as Kyle Hartman puts down a 30.54. Charles Evans jumps to the pole with a 30.4. Dalton Hunter drops back to second. Hartman third. Sailors fourth. Tyler Woodard fifth. Guy Clem seventh now. So we see Kiefer jumps up to fifth. Pole sitter as they run currently is last week's winner, Charles Evans in the 53 F-150. Looks like we'll see the number 64 of Justin Botello take the track here and put down some laps. Bad week last week for the number 64. Justin missed the grid. Couldn't manage to work his way back through the field. Got tangled up in a few incidents. Ended up finishing 27th on the week after dominating the first 3 weeks, bringing home 3 back-to-back wins to open the season. Three wins for Botello. 27th place finish last week puts him third place in the points. Sees a 6-point deficit back from points leader Keith Hackney. We see the 86 of Jonathan Golden rocking the Colonial Clash Racing Series logo as well as the Full Send Race TV there on the back quarter. Mark Parkhurst jumps to the lead. Takes that top spot from your previous winner with a 30.39. Mark's still rocking that breast cancer awareness paint scheme on that number 23 Chevy Silverado. Spencer currently sitting 21st, 64 points back from your leader. Spencer is sponsored by the Pro Cup Racing Experience. Mark Parkhurst currently sitting first, Charles Evans second, Thad Paler sits third, Dalton Hunter fourth, John Gutekunst moves up to fifth, Kyle Hartman, Spencer Teal, Jordan Sailors, Justin Patella, Ryan Kiefer, Parker Dustin, Franklin Tyler Woodard, Scott Mayhew, Tyler Rex, Guy Clem, John Anderson, Jake Hoyle, Jonathan Golden, 18 qualified of 28 trucks registered. Let's see. For everyone out there watching, if you want more information on the Colonial Clash Racing Series or 1776 Motorsports, if you're interested in joining the league next season or just want to keep up to date, you can check out 1776 Motorsports on Facebook. You see the 66, John Garrett, making his way out here onto the track. We'll pull up John's camera. John's live feed is a rear view. This is the view looking right over John's head as he sits in the rig. Mark Parkhurst still running strong, holding that pole position with that 30.39 lap put down previously. Charles Evans still holding second. Thad Baylor, Cody Nelson, Dalton Hunter rounds out your top five. $10 to the winner of tonight's Pro Cup Pole Award, sponsored by Pro Cup Racing Experience. $75 here at Chuck Feltz. Chuck, another one of our drivers with a live on-board camera. Looks like currently 22 drivers of the 28 qualified. Still yet to qualify. Your points leader, Keith Hackney, Jim Oot, Lane Phillips, Alan Dobbs, Matt Knight, and the 58 of Adam Purcell. Looks like we're going to see a qualifying lap here from Alan Dobbs. Looks like he's going to go ahead and steal the pole away from Mark Parkhurst with a 30.36. Allen still in pursuit of that elusive first win this year in the Colonial Clash. Then we see the 11 of Matt Knight. Jumps Mark Parkhurst for second with a 30.38. Alan Dobbs puts down a blistering 30.28. Keep in mind the fastest qualifying lap ever set here by Eric Darnell was in 2006. It was a time of 29.601. Alan Dobbs and Matt Knight, both members of the Thin Line Racing team. Currently sitting 1 and 2, top of the leaderboard. 26 trucks qualified. The only two drivers yet to qualify will be the 65 of Jim Oot. Looks like the 58 of Adam Purcell has taken the track, leaving Jim Oot to be your lone non-qualifier. Welcome to the stream, Colorado. Thanks for stopping by, man. One more driver left to qualify here. About a minute left in qualifying. We'll get this thing kicked off. For those of you out there watching today's race, let me know who your pick is. Who y'all think's going to bring home the victory. Who's going to bring home that big guitar trophy here today at Nashville Super Speedway. Let us know who you think's got the sweetest paint scheme. Let us know who you think's going to win. Looks like Adam Purcell puts down a first lap of 30.94. don't know if we're going to see the 65 truck make qualifying or not. As of right now, barring a major change, Alan Dobbs is still on the pole. Unbroken Bet thinks Dobbs might take this one. Ginger Soul says Thin Line Racing front row lockout. Sounds like we got a couple picks there for the Thin Line Racing team. One for Dobbs. Let's see what this lap time shows up here for Adam Purcell as he puts down his second lap. First lap time, good enough for 16th place. Purcell puts down a 30.63. The 86 of Tyler Rex is overdue, says Fry Guy. Go ahead and get into your 5-minute warm-up session. We're going to take this time to announce our Pro Cup pole award winner. The pole is going to go to the 22 of Alan Dobbs. Go ahead and see if we can get Alan in here for an interview. Hey, Alan's type in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Hey, man, bringing home the Pro Cup pole award tonight. Blistering lap time you put down there. Good start to the race. Give us a little rundown of what you think's going to happen today and how you're going to manage to get there.
Yeah, this track's really hard on tires. That's one thing I know. And they gave us an extra set this week. I'm thankful for that. But it's really going to be about trying to keep those tires from getting overheated, especially the right front. The setup doesn't really turn very well in the center of the corner, so you're going to have to really pay attention to how much you're using the tires here.
All right, man. Well, it's an 80-lap race. A lot of race to go yet, but definitely starting on the pole. Extra $10 in your pocket there for that pole, and that'll definitely give you a pretty good jump on the field. We'll hoping we'll see you in victory lane. I know that wind's been eluding you here thus far.
Yeah, maybe this is the week.
All right, man. Well, good luck out there. You and your teammate both starting on the front row. See if one of y'all can't bring home the dub.
All right, thanks, guys.
Good luck. There you heard from your pole sitter, Alan Dobbs, driving that number 22. We're in the 5-minute warm-up session here. Go ahead and get into our national anthem. This week's national anthem is Guns N' Roses guitarist Slash. Go ahead and jump right into it. Enjoy.
Please welcome Grammy Award-winning recording artist, Slash.
right, there is your national anthem. Big announcement this week coming out of the Red Spoilers Racing team. Y'all be sure to tune in November 10th where Colonial Clash heads to the iRacing Super Speedway for the Outrun Renovations 195. Big announcement. We will have a guest commentator. The guest commentator will be Too Lit Mafia. Head over to YouTube, search for Too Lit Mafia. Check out some of his videos over there on YouTube. He will be guest commentating up here in the booth for that race. Once again, that is November 10th at iRacing Super Speedway. That is going to do it for your warm-up. We're going to go ahead and jump into our grid here. Nick and I will go ahead and give you the full field rundown for the start of today's race. Get her pulled up here. Hey, Nick, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man, I'm going to go ahead and give the rundown. Rolling off on the pole, Thin Line Racing, Alan Dobbs will start on the inside of row 1. To his outside, teammate in the 11, Matt Knight. Inside of row 2, the 23 of Mark Parkhurst. To his outside, last week's winner in the 53, Charles Evans. Inside row 3 is the 21 of Thad Failer. To his outside, the 7 of Cody Nelson. Next row back to the inside will be the 69 of Keith Hackney, your current points leader. To his outside will be the number 49 of Dalton Hunter. Starting 9th is the 41 of John Gutekunst. 10th goes to the 34 of Kyle Hartman. Starting 11th is the 29 of Lane Phillips. And starting 12th is the 20 of Spencer Teal.
Starting in your 13th position, 55 of Jordan Sailors. 14th is 64 of Justin Botel. 15th, John Garrett. 16th of 58 of Adam Purcell. 17th is going to be the 36 truck of Brian Kiefer Parker. 18th is going to be the 44 of Richard Clement. 19th is going to be 47 Dustin Franklin. 20th is the 77 truck of Tyler Woodard. 21st is going to be the 56 of Scott Mayhew Jr. And 22nd in the 84 is my race pick winner, Tyler X.
Starting 23rd is the 37 of Guy Clem. 24th is John Anderson. Chuck Phelps rolls off 25th. Jake Hoyle's going to start 26th. Jonathan Golden, 27th. Rounding out your field will be the 65 of Jim Oot. I'm going to go ahead and get right into racing action here as your drivers rolling through turn 4 here at Nashville Super Speedway. Alan Dobbs will lead him to the green flag. Teammate Matt Knight to his outside. Mark Parkhurst just behind them. Charles Evans on the outside. Green is out at Nashville Super Speedway. Caution already. Sounds like we didn't even make it past the start-finish line, and we're going to have our first caution of the day. Looks like we're going to jump back to the 84 Tyler Rex. Bring her back. Go here. Bring her forward, quarter speed. Doesn't look like it's the 84 checks up, but the field starts checking up a lot farther in front of Rex. Kind of hard to get a good view of this checkup. Looks like the 44, Richard Clements, checks up. The 77 checks up behind him, and then Tyler Rex hard on the brakes. I don't think anyone's going to be assessed a penalty here. It's kind of hard to put that on anyone as you see the whole outside line there, just a big checkup. See John Anderson just gets hard into the back of the 84 there. Try to get your field set here. Colorado says go Team Fort Worth Screen Printing. Fort Worth Screen Esports team. Eye on those drivers. Just the driver of the 64, the 66, and the 47. Two of those drivers currently sitting second and third. Dustin Franklin sits 15th. Dustin brought home an 8th place finish last week. Try to make sure we get the field shuffled around, get everyone back on the lead lap here after a little mishap on the green. Didn't take long to bring out our first caution here. Just crossed the line. Green flag, caution is out. 80 lap race here at Nashville Super Speedway today. Nashville is 1.33 mile D-shaped bowl with 14 degrees of banking. 14 degrees in the turns, 9 degree banking down the front straightaway, and 6 degrees on the back. Looks like your drivers will get the 1 to green signal this time by as they roll through turns 1 and 2. Welcome everybody to the broadcast. I'd like to thank all of our dedicated viewers. Drivers roll through turns 3 and 4. Alan Dobbs is going to try to bring them to the green. One more time. We'll see if we can't get a green flag lap in. We will be on lap 5 when we go green. 76 to go. Excuse me. Looks like the caution was extended. Will not be taking the green flag. Drivers with the 1 to green this time. As I mentioned before, the 11 of Matt Knight and the 22 of Alan Dobbs on the front row, both thin line racing teammates. Starting P1 and P2 here today at Nashville Super Speedway. The 21 of Failer, the 23 of Parkhurst, last week's winner, Evans. His outside, that is Nelson, the brand new paint scheme on that number 7 Chevy Silverado. Looks like we will take the green flag this time by. Trying to get your field straightened out. Don't forget, get your votes in before this thing gets too far in. Who you think's going to bring home the win today and take home that guitar trophy here at Nashville. Alan Dobbs brings him to the green flag once again. 75 to go at Nashville Super Speedway. 22 jumps out to the early lead, followed by teammate in the 11. That's Matt Knight. Failer runs 3rd, Parkhurst 4th, Nelson 5th. As we mentioned before, drivers here today looking at about a 30 to 40 lap fuel window. Barring any cautions, we'll see our first green flag pit stops anywhere within that range. Allen jumps out to the lead here. Dobbs with teammate Knight closely in tow. Failer runs just off the rear bumper of number 11. Failer takes a look to the inside of Knight here. Does he have enough to make it stick as they come out of 4 down the front stretch to take lap 8? No, he doesn't. Looks like Knight is going to stay 2nd place. Baylor still taking a look to the inside as they come down into 1 and 2. Baylor sticks the nose into 23 of Parkhurst, running right there behind those two, battling it out for second. Here we see the 69 of Keith Hackney making some moves. Looks to the outside of the 7, back to the inside. Dobbs still your leader as Baylor takes another look to the inside of his 22's teammate. Baylor with the run out of 1 and 2. He's going to take second place from Knight. Parkhurst looking to the inside of the 11. Dobbs first. Baylor second. Give third to Parkhurst as they sit. Knight's going to be in fourth. Hackney running fifth. As Hackney and Nelson battle it out door to door down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Parkhurst gets into the 11 and spins him out as they enter 3 and 4. Caution is out. Go back and take a look at that one. I believe this, from that point of view, looks like it is going to be on the 30, or excuse me, the 23 of Mark Parkhurst. Go ahead and get this replay just to be sure. As we see here, the 11 up top, that is the 11 of Knight. 23 down on the bottom. Looks like Parkhurst is holding his line. The 11 just comes down. Maybe thought he was clear and he wasn't. We'll take one more look at it. We'll jump on board with the number 11 of Matt Knight and just take a look at his steering wheel. See if he does make that left turn down and into Parkhurst. As we see, Knight here, left turn. Maybe gets the clear call from the spotter as he cleared the 23 momentarily. As you see, the 11 is definitely turning left. I believe this is going to be on the 11 of Matt Knight. As Mark Parkhurst was holding his line, the 11 just made the move down onto him, was not clear. Sounds like the penalty on this will be assessed to the number 11 as he came down across the nose of the 23 there in 3 and 4. Second caution of the day comes out on lap 9. Riding along here with the number 75 of Chuck Feltz. Chuck is a Lone Ranger on his own racing team, running this inaugural season with the Colonial Clash Racing Series. Chuck currently sitting in 16th right now. Riding along here with the 55 of Jordan Sailors. Jordan Sailors drives for JTS Racing, self-sponsored Toyota truck. Jordan is from Gainesville, Georgia. He's a race engineer, sponsored by Raise Energy, Flavor Bomb, and Majors Garage. All sponsors on that number 55. Currently sitting 9th position. I believe your drivers will get the 1 to green signal this time by. As we ride along with the 20 truck, Spencer Teal. 1 to green signal shown. Teal currently sits in 8th position. As you see that Pro Cup racing experience sticker there on the inside. That driving seat. Gonna get ready to take this thing back green. Sounds like we got Nick back in the booth. Hey Nick, got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going, Ty?
How's it going, man?
What a start of the race this is.
Yeah, pretty eventful here. Start of the race. We are already 2 cautions in, only 13 laps in. A lot of those are caution laps.
Yeah, this track seems to be having some issues with our restarts, keeping it nice and tight and keeping that pace speed up. So looks like we're going to be getting ready to go green here. Pace lights are off on that pace car, so field's coming to the line nice and tight, 2-lane. Alan Dobbs, our leader, took the outside lane on there and got a nice jump, it looks like, from our that'd be 3rd place position. Diving down into 1, it looks like the field is starting to thin out a little bit. Got
Failur's going to make a run here on the inside of the number 7 as they come down the backstretch. Hackney lurking there within striking distance. Failure going to keep it down on the bottom line.
Starting to middle to tail of the field is starting to thin out a little bit, single file. Good
Looks
racing
like
now
now
for
your
2nd,
race
3rd, 4th.
is going to be for 2nd and 3rd place as we see 3 trucks throw a blanket over them. The 23 of Parkhurst also there within striking distance. Oh, the 21 slides up in front of the 7, barely clears him. You see Nelson takes a look to the inside. He's going to capitalize on that and take 2nd place from Failure momentarily as we see the 69 of Hackney's going to make a run to the bumper of the 7 here.
You got some action going on back by
Looks like we have a battle taking place back here. Sailor's currently running 8th. The 20 truck is Spencer Teal sitting 7th. As we see, these guys still battling it out up there. It's the 69 and the 21 battling for 3rd as we see Hackney take 3rd from Failure. Parkhurst there on the rear bumper of the 21. Evans, these drivers all stacked up here pretty closely as we see Failure going to take a look to the inside of Hackney. Nelson takes a look to the inside of Dobbs for the lead. Gets the nose on him as they come through 3 and 4. Excuse me. Out of 4, down across the start-finish line. Back and forth into 1 and 2. I believe Nelson did lead that lap. Drag race down the backstretch. Lead back to Dobbs. Nelson on the inside. Less than 0.02 of a second separating these two at the line as we see Nelson's going to slide up in front of Dobbs here. Hold the block. Dobbs dives to the inside. As they cross the start-finish line, Dobbs down to the inside. Nelson on the outside. We see the roles reversed here. Nelson's going to diamond the corner off. Dobbs to the lead down the backstretch. Nelson on his rear bumper. He's going to take another look to the inside here. Dobbs comes down momentarily but doesn't block. We see the 69 of Hackney maybe waiting for something to develop there in front of him. Top 2 are Chevy Silverados. The 69 of Hackney is a Toyota, and then 2 more Silverados followed by another Toyota. Silverados currently dominate your top 5 with Hackney being the lone Toyota. As they come down the backstretch, Dobbs is your leader once again. Nelson looks to the inside through 3 and 4, down on the apron. Nelson is your leader as they come out of turn 4. Hackney slides to the high side, back down to the bottom. Here comes Dobbs to the outside of Nelson. change camera views here. Coming out of turn 2, Nelson is your leader. Dobbs on the outside. Hackney trying to make up his mind. Oh, we have contact between your leaders. Dobbs and Nelson get together, and that might be what Hackney had been waiting for. As we see Failer take second contact with Nelson. Nelson's in the wall hard. Nelson smoking big damage on the 7. No caution. There's the caution. Gonna have to go back and assess this and see just what happened. Yellow flag flies again here on lap 22. Back here and right along with the 22 of Alan Dobbs. Have to go back quite a ways to find the beginning of all this. Dobbs is running the high side right on the wall. Nelson in the middle groove. Looks like Dobbs staying up top. Hackney decides to go up high. Dobbs starts getting pinched. Looks like he stays up, pinches. Nelson comes up. Looks like Nelson gets into the 22 of Dobbs. Don't know how Dobbs managed to keep it going. Hackney avoids the collision. Nelson straightens it out. Dobbs manages to pull it back down off of the wall. We're going to jump back to Nelson here. As we see Nelson probably still trying to get a grip on it here as they come through 3 and 4. Dobbs closing closely on the bumper of the 7. Nelson still out of control. Gets into the 21 of Failer. Bounces up. Dobbs manages to miss them both. Nelson slides into the wall. Hard contact with the right rear on the 7. As we see the smoke billow from that Chevy Silverado. Nelson comes on the track. Looks like most of your field. Yeah, so this is going to go to the 7 of Cody Nelson. This all transpired and began on the backstretch. He pinched Dobbs up into the wall, and everything just kind of transpired from there. Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen. .57 to go at Nashville. This is our third caution of the day, brought out by the number 7 of Cody Nelson. Sounds like official word over the NASCAR radio. Penalty will be assessed to the 7 of Cody Nelson after he drifted up on the backstretch and made contact with the 22 of Dobbs there. 7 will start at the back of the field on this restart. That's going to put Hackney in first. Parkhurst will run second. Jordan Sailor's third. Tyler Woodard fourth. Dalton Hunter fifth. Purcell, Hartman, Phillips, Knight, and Rex round out your top 5. Right along with the 84 of Tyler Rex. Tyler Rex, another one of our onboard camera drivers here today. Looks like we may have lost Tyler's video feed here. Yep, looks like his video feed is gone. Tyler's been having some issues here tonight with the feed. Tyler currently sitting in 18th position. Looks like John having a good laugh there with the boys as he pilots that number 41 Chevy Silverado. Currently sitting in 11th position. John is running 12th in points after last week at the Monster Mile. Riding along with the 77, this is Tyler Woodard. Currently runs in 4th position behind his teammate. 23 there, Mark Parkhurst. So your current points leader, Hackney in the 69, going to roll off in the pole for this restart after caution number 3 comes out today. Field getting the 1 to green signal this time by. Be 54 to go when the green flag flies. Hey, Nick's type in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, Ty.
Hey, man, this race started out to be pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, the first with the restarts, guys checking up and having to make sure guys get laps back so they weren't a lap down before they even crossed our finish line. That last one, though, you know, is some good hard racing. I like to see that. Guys go battling for position up front and everything. So I can't fault anybody for that one. You know, that's you're going to have that. But those first 2 cautions, man.
Yeah, just unable to get a lap in there for the first one. We saw the field check up.
What was that, Cody Nixon?
Sounds like Nick handling some race control duties over there. We're going to take the green flag. Hackney's going to bring us down. We'll ride on board with the 77, running 4th. See if Tyler chooses to stick up top here and stay with Parkhurst, or see if he's going to make his move to the bottom. Looks like the 58 Adam Purcell is going to take the bottom line and drive past the 77. Sounds like we are 3 wide back in the middle of the field. Jump back here. Looks like we got a race here going on for 10th position. There's the 84 Rex. Botello takes a look to the inside. Just behind him is the 41 of Kudekunst. This is the 55 of Sailors. Hackney opens his lead up to 0.6 of a second over Sailors in second. Excuse me. Looks like we have some action going on here around 9th position. We see the 77 of Woodard, the 11 of Knight, your previous race leader. 29 of Phillips and the 34 of Hartman. Phillips and Hartman are teammates on that Team Southern Love. See the 75 of Chuck Phelps racing here with the 44 of Richard Clements. Behind him is the 22, your previous leader of Dobbs, trying to make his way back through the field. See the 44 is going to take a look to the inside of Guy Clem here. Oh, going to drift back up behind him. 22 of Dobbs is going to dive to the inside, try to make a move on the 75 of Phelps. Phelps holding his own up there in the middle groove. Maybe Dobbs trying to put a little bit of a side draft to slow that 75. Looks like Hackney still maintaining 4/10 second lead over second place Sailors. Purcell running about 3 truck lengths off of Sailors. There's Parkhurst currently sitting 4th. Half a second behind the 58 of Purcell. Jump around the field here. Looks like we got some racing going on back here on 20th. As you see, these were your previous leaders that were involved in that last caution. This is 7 of Nelson, 22 of Dobbs, and the 53 of Evans. The 75, excuse me, of Phelps runs there behind him. There's the 3 of John Anderson. Nelson gonna try to make his way back through the field after receiving the EOL, and I'm sure burning the fast repair after we watch smoke billow from the number 7. Evans, the lone F-150 in this pack. You see the 64 of Botello make the move to the inside of Hartman, slides up. 64 is going to set his sights on the 11 of Matt Knight, try to make the move for 7th as he looks to the outside. Keep in mind, Botello, 3-time winner of the first 3 races. Missed a grid last week, came home 27th, currently sits 3rd in league points. We'll see the 64 of Botello make a bold move here to the inside of the 11, try to take away that 7th position. He will. Sounds like we have a little bit of driver chat going on. Drivers not really trying to battle too hard at this point, not even halfway, kind of letting guys that want to go, and I'm sure. Here we see 2 Fort Worth Screen Esport drivers. Past the 34 of Hartman. That's the 47 of Dustin Franklin, and the 66 of John T. Garrett. Gonna go on board with John here. John, take a look here to the inside of teammate Dustin Franklin. Take that position away from Dustin as they come down the front stretch for lap 38. 43 to go. See some battles going on here ahead of these guys. Looks like the 44 of Clement. '64 of Botello. The 11 of Knight, and possibly the 37 of Clem. Excuse me, that's going to be, I believe, the 49 of Hunter. The 11 of Knight, and that is the 29 of Phillips. As we see, Parkhurst dips into pit road. We are gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to jump down to Nick Fry. Sounds like he's on pit road. See if he can go ahead and give us a pit road report. Hey Nick, it's typed in the booth. Got a copy? Good man, you down there on pit road. What information you got for us?
I'm not really sure on what's going on with Mark Parkhurst here, so not a whole lot of team chat going on, but I will try to definitely figure something out and get back with you. I did hear some other driver chat, though. It's about 14, 15, 16 laps if this stays green flags of we're going to start seeing some green flag laps about 14, 15, 16 laps here.
All right, man, appreciate it. Nick, in that pit road report, see if you can't get us some information, just what's going on with the 23 of Parkhurst there. Sounds like we're nearing green flag pit stops. And caution comes out. Halfway, we have another caution. See if we can't figure out who spun out here for this caution. This is going to have to be near the back of the field. I see the 66 of John Garrett has some smoke here. Big smoke coming from the 66 of John Garrett. Let's take a look at John and see what happened to him. Oh, I see that was the 21 of Failer. We'll jump back there to him. Okay, here it is. Found it. We are going to jump up here to the 66 once again to John Garrett. Looks like this is where the action took place. Here we see the 49 of Dalton Hunter. Dalton Hunter, big checkup. John Garrett into the back of him. Gets collected by teammate. Hard contact between the 47 of Franklin and his teammate John Garrett. We're going to go ahead and jump on board with Dalton Hunter just to verify that is what happened. We're going to go to the cockpit view and take a look. We're actually going to rewind this and listen to it and get some sound and see what we hear if he lets out of it here. Oh, yeah. Big let out there by the 49 of Dalton Hunter, and John Garrett with nowhere to go gets into the back of him. I'll let race controls try to sort this one out here. Hard to make this call as we see the 49 of Dalton Hunter. Big check up there in the middle of the backstretch. It collects two of the Fort Worth Screen Esports drivers, the 47 of Franklin and the 66 of Garrett. I'm sure those two drivers not happy with Dalton after that. Go back here and take one more look at this from John Garrett's view. Oops. John Garrett. Cockpit. Not sure if this is after John blew up. Oh yeah, this is after. Yellow flag a little bit delayed here. We'll go back and watch the backstretch for John Garrett in his cockpit view and see just what he saw. Looks like maybe the 49 of Hunter really off the pace. John all over him here as they come out of turn 4. Down the front stretch. Looks like John's looking to the inside. Hunter comes back down. John looks to the outside. Hunter back up in front of him. John with the big run into 1 and 2. Lets out of it. Takes a look to the inside. The 49 not giving him the space. Maybe John trying to send a message here. Tell him to move it or lose it. The 49 just completely lets out of it. Completely. As he knows the 66 is tight on his rear bumper. And I don't know if maybe purposely let out of it there or exactly what happened, but almost looked malicious from that point of view when you watch the whole scenario play out. That's going to move Nelson back into the lead after Nelson received an EOL, used a fast repair, went to the rear of the field. He's going to start on the pole. Might see some good action here. Nelson's going to start on the pole. Hackney second. There's the 64 of Botello. Managed to make his way up inside the top 5. Sailors runs 4th. Purcell 5th. Fields 1 to green. Come down the back stretch. Green flag out. 35 to go at Nashville Super Speedway. Nelson is your leader. Hackney second. Botello third. Sailors fourth. Sailors taking a look to the inside of the 64 of Botello. Keep in mind, Botello is number 64 in the league. Sounds like NASCAR officials chat here. The 49 of Hunter was going to come down pit road, tried to make that announcement over driver radio. Comms were not working, so John Garrett unable to hear that message and got into the back of him there. Chaos ensued. Hunter was a lap down when the caution came out, needed a wave around. So kind of a little bit of a mishap and some mayhem happening there. Communications not being communicated, but tough break there for the 66 of John Garrett for sure, as well as the 49 of Hunter and the 47 of Franklin. Hackney is your leader. Nelson slips back. 7th place. Sailors run 2nd. All of your drivers electing to pit pretty much on that last caution. Sounds like we got a battle in 8th place. Allen, Dobbs, and Nelson, your previous... These guys are running at the front of the field. Looks like Nelson is way off the pace here. We saw him just lose the lead to the 69 of Hackney's, drop back to 8th position. As they sit right now, looks like Chuck Felt's up 12 positions. Currently your hard charger. Botello and Sailors both up 11, but as they sit right now, caution's out lap 50. Sounds like we're going to check around 3 of John Anderson. 41 of Gutekunst possibly involved. Okay, we'll take a look here from John Anderson's position as they come through 3 and 4. So 65 of Oot there in front, the 21 of Failer. See the 49 of Hunter previously involved. Like Anderson's drifting up here. Parker's little momentum there on the outside. Parkhurst comes down a little, manages to stay just on that seam. We see the 3 starting to make his move to the bottom. Who was their contact there between the 65? Still green. But yeah, this is definitely going to be on the 3 of Anderson. A lot of contact happening there. Everyone manages to keep it going through all the contact. The 65 and the 3 get into it here, but the 65 manages to keep it straight. And after that, we see the 3 just come down and doors the 49 of Dalton Hunter. And then that's what's going to go ahead and bring out your caution as we see the 23 of Parkhurst. Yeah, gets a big piece of the 3 of Anderson there. I would imagine the 49 of Dalton Hunter. Go ahead and rewind it one more time for race control. Truck ahead of Anderson is the 65 of Jim Oot here in the blue and black Federalist truck. Gets a little piece of him, and Anderson just comes down. And yeah, it's hard. Let's watch it one more time here and see, does the 65 move up into the 3? 65 holding his line pretty well. 3 has plenty of room up top there. No need to be, he's pinching, and this is definitely going to be on the 3, I believe. He comes down and just gets into the 49 hard. Go ahead and jump on board with Tyler Rex here. Tyler currently sitting in 9th position. Check that. We are going to jump on board with Jordan Sailors, currently sitting in 2nd. Looks like we've lost Jordan's camera feed as well. Jump on board with John Garrett then. See if we can't get John in here for a quick question before they go green. Hey, John's Ty up in the booth. Got a copy, man?
Hey Ty, how's it going?
Hey, man, how's it going? See, you got involved in that little incident there with the 49. Managed to make your way back up here to 13th. I'm assuming burned a fast repair for that one.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, things just happened quick there. I heard him say he's going in the pits, but I was already super close on him because I was about to pass him. And then Dustin, you know, we were going up through the field there and he was on me, so just a little bit of chain reaction.
I just wanted to bring you in here real quick. You are today's sponsor of the race. Just wanted to give you a chance here to give your business a little bit of a shout out here and thank anyone you want to thank while you're here.
Cool, I appreciate it. Yeah, just want to thank all the hard-working employees at Fort Worth Screen Printing that work hard, let me go out and play, and let us play with some NASCAR on the weekends. Look for the 15 Bailey Curry in the Xfinity car again at Kansas. He's running our colors again.
All right, man. Well, y'all rolling down the backstretch, getting ready to take the green flag. Good luck to you.
How's that cam working?
Good, man. We got you live right now.
10-4, appreciate it.
All right, good luck, John. Alrighty, we will get ready to go green flag racing here again at Nashville Super Speedway. Jump back up to your leaders. Keep an eye on the 64 of Botello, sitting in third there, up 11 spots from 14th. Takes a look to the outside. His Sailors here into 1 and 2. Hackney out to the lead. There's the 11 and Knight. Managed to make his way back up to 4th. Big check up here. Sounds like here comes the 84 of Rex, followed by teammate Spencer Teal there. Chuck Feltz in the 75 taking a look to the inside of the 84 here. Good racing going on here. 2x2x2. 47 down on the apron, racing side by side with Dobbs. Take a look at Dustin's camera here as he battles side by side with the 22 of Dobbs. There's the 29 of Phillips and the 58 of Purcell. Those two are teammates. For those of y'all that don't know at home, this is a simulator. This is not a video game. The wheels and the rigs that you see these drivers sitting in and racing are force feedback wheels. They do react like a real race car or race truck, if you will. There is a lot of force pumping on these drivers' arms. You can almost see the detail in Dustin's arms there as his muscles tighten up and through the corner. It's not a cakewalk here. A lot of these drivers run such high force feedback, your arms will feel like jello after these races are over. It's not an easy thing to come out here and race 80 or 100 laps. Still see good battle here between Franklin and Dobbs. 23 to go. 5 cautions thus far. Jump back up here to your top 3. Hackney still in the lead. Sailors runs second. I'm gonna bring Nick up in here, see if he's got. We'll do a little commentating. Hey, Nick's type in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, Ty, how's it going again, bud?
All right, man. Just watching this unfold. We see J-Bo made his way up to 3rd place there. Really lurking there.
Yeah, it's looking like our top 6 or so are starting to get some separation between them and the rest of the field. A lot of single file racing. Definitely got some good hard racing going on though as we look throughout the field, but it's only a car here, a car there, you know, type thing. So I expect if we can keep this green flag racing to go with 22 laps left, these top 3 guys are going to definitely put some more distance between Matt Knight and the 11, who's already about 1.1 seconds back.
I think it'd be safe to say if we go green, we won't see another round of green flag pit stops, correct? A lot of these drivers I see last pitted lap 42. Looks like I think our fuel window is 30 to 40 laps. I don't know if we're on the tail end of that window or not. I'm not exactly sure where these drivers are sitting as far as fuel's concerned.
I'm not sure on that, honestly. I haven't heard any drivers talking about green flag stops or anything like that, but I might try to sneak in a pit booth here. And as we watch, and J-Bo's pulling right up to the rear of Jordan Sailors. Jordan Sailors touched the left rear there of Keith Hackney, so good battling for your top three races
Positions. Yeah, good battle for those top 3 positions. Good clean racing. 55, a little bit of contact there with the 69, but manages to keep it
J-Bo in
together
the
and
wall
get
there,
back down
coming out
off
of the
him.
corner, it looks like. Just brushing the corner.
Looks like Hackney just almost brushing the wall as well. Driver's
And what's
really
nice is-
trying to diamond these corners off.
What's nice to see there is Jordan Sailors. You could see he was on the left rear of Keith Hackney, and I think he could tell he was pushing it. You could see him back off his throttle, which then in return made J-Bo back off his, and that's why J-Bo did lose a little bit of ground then, caught right back up to Sailors. And so it's good to see guys there. Like I said in previous races, guys are having that give and take, and they're starting to understand each other a little bit more as we get through the season.
Yeah, not sure how soon. Well, maybe we're going to see it right now. I was going to say not sure how soon we're going to see J-Bo make the move on the 55. I thought maybe
Nope,
he'd
got a
wait.
caution
Caution's
here.
out.
We got a caution out. Not sure what's going on here.
J-Bo's down in the grass.
J-Bo's way down.
All right, we're going to wait and see if we can hear just what happened here. We'll find out what happened. Oh, it looks like it's right here. Here's the 84 of Tyler Rex. Let's rewind and see if we can see just what happened from... Sounds like maybe the 22 of Dobbs involved. Yep, let's jump up here to Dobbs. Back. There's a 47 of Franklin, the 58 of Purcell. Bottom of your screen here is the 75 of Feltz. Franklin drifts up on exit. Dobbs is moving up, gives him the space. Dobbs coming in hot on the 58. Looks like Dobbs with a big run. A little bit of net code there between the 47. I wonder if the 47 had that damage before. No, he did not have that damage before the contact. You see the right side of the 47, mint condition here. Dobbs comes down. Net codes the 47. Big damage to the right side of the 47. They managed to keep it going. Net code is basically an anticipation between the iRacing server and what's actually happening on the track. You see that gap there where they actually didn't make contact. We see the 47 come back up, gets into the 22. This is going to be hard to call because the 22 is net coded into the 47. Let's go back and see if the 47 turns right up into the 22. Do we have a case of retaliation here from the 47? So we see the 47 exits turn 2. He is behind. 58 of Purcell. It's turned here. Let's go back out. That was a bad view. We got to start back a little bit. Okay, we're going to go to the cockpit. Sorry, we're on the wrong car here. Let's find Dustin Franklin. We're going to go to the cockpit of Dustin. Play this quarter speed. Comes out of the corner. Back it up a little bit. I don't believe that's intentional. You see Dustin trying to correct the steering wheel there, turning right and left, right and left. Very common thing you'll see drivers doing. Steer right and left, quick little movements to keep the truck under control. And then you see the hard left turn right here when he realizes he's drifting. Hard to assess a penalty there on Dustin. A lot of net code. Sounds like no drivers being assessed a penalty after that incident due to the start of it being net code. It's kind of hard to assess a penalty on any contact thereafter when the original reason was net code. So both your drivers there are going to get away without a penalty. It's just going to be chalked up as a racing incident. That's going to put the 37 of Guy Clem in the lead. Hunter will be to his outside. Jake Hoyle and Thad Failer. Last time Guy Clem pitted was on lap 42, so he is on pace with a lot of these drivers. We did see Green is out, Green out, 15 to go. Your third and fourth place, Failer and Hoyle both pitted under this previous car, or on lap 51 and 52 accordingly. Tyler Woodard also pitting. Keith Hackney, Adam Purcell. Big battle going on here around 6th place. We see the 69 of Hackney, 58 of Purcell. So, oh, contact between the 21 and the 49. Go back here to Thad Failer. Watch the 21 and the 49 as they come down the backstretch here. Guy Clem is your leader at this point. Hunter in second. Failer here in the 21 sits third. Looks like Hunter just absolutely comes down and chops the nose of the 21. I can't see how this isn't a penalty on the 49. Completely comes down on him. We'll go back a little farther and watch it. Full speed this time. Bad looks to the inside. Oh, yeah. We watch from back even farther. The 49's got to see this run by the 21. He's getting bigger in his rearview mirror. He sees him go to the inside. Still moves down. All these drivers just barely squeezing through there. Go back and see just who Dalton Hunter collected in this one. Gonna have to go on the 49 as he just comes right down into the 21, gets up into the wall, collects the 23 of Parkhurst, manages to keep it top of the track and only collect one other truck. But I would have to say I believe a penalty will be assessed here to the 49 of Dalton Hunter. Riding along, the number 20 truck, Spencer Teal. Looking a little frustrated with all these cautions. Spencer currently sitting in 11th position right now. Riding around a few pace laps here. 12 to go at Nashville Super Speedway. Guy Clem is your leader. I think we might hear from him here soon. Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
Go ahead, Nick.
Hey, Guy, you're in that pole position right now. What's your thoughts here? It looks like you guys got one to go, so we'll try to make this quick. What's your thoughts here with about 11 to go, 10 to go when we come to the line?
Oh, just hoping not to mess up. Just keep running the same lines I've been doing, and yeah, just going from there. You know.
Yeah, you're a rookie this season, season one and everything. Ty, I got to go for race control real quick. If you can finish that out or move it back, please.
Hey, Guy, we'll go ahead and let you get back out there as y'all come out of turn 2. Good luck to you. Yeah, like you said, just try to hit your marks and not mess up in front of everyone.
Hey, thanks, Ty.
Alrighty, little quick interview there from your pole sitter. Guy Clem, a rookie this year with the Colonial Clash Racing Series, currently sits first place. The 21 of Failer electing not to pit. Looks like a little bit of rear end, a little bit of front end damage on that Chevy Silverado. Going to start outside of your leader. It will be 10 to go when the drivers take the green flag. There's the 25 of Jake Hoyle up 23 positions. Your leader up 22 positions. But we've seen the field kind of flip-flop here towards the end of this race. 25 of Hoyle with a big run to the inside. Failer looks like maybe down on power there due to some of that damage. The 58's going to take a look to the inside. Big run for the 69 of Hackney. Like Hackney does all he can to avoid contact with the 58 of Purcell. That is his teammate. Purcell almost gets up into him. J-Bo's got to put on the brakes as Purcell slides in front of him. That's going to allow the 77 of Woodard to take a look to the inside. Baylor running second. Hackney and Hoyle close behind. J-Bo, big run up 25, close to the 21. J-Bo looking to the outside. The 69, the 21 almost make contact. Hackney to the outside of Baylor for second. J-Bo to the outside of Hoyle for fourth. He's going to run second to the 37 of Clem. Oh, big move here by the 69 down to the apron. The 64 of Botello down to the apron as well. Makes a big move to the inside of the 21 of Baylor for third place. We're going to see Hackney make a run on the inside of Clem. J-Bo's going to go with him and try to make a move for second here with 8 to go at Nashville. Hackney slides in front of the 37, slams the door. J-Bo to the inside. Baylor, Hoyle, and the 66 of Garrett all trying to make moves on the 37 here with 7 to go at Nashville. Looking like Clem maybe trying to avoid causing an accident here, just riding it out. Probably going to try to stick with a top 10 finish here. We're going to keep an eye on your leaders and watch J-Bo see just when he's going to try to make a run. I would imagine here he goes to the inside of the 69. Not enough. He backs out of it. He's going to let Hackney keep the lead for now. Caution is out. Caution, caution. See it right here. It's going to involve the 36 of Brian Parker to some degree. Let me verify exactly what happened here. Looks like also involved is going to be the 86, the Jonathan Golden. That's his teammate. All three red spoilers trucks running here down the backstretch. We're going to ride with the 86 of Golden. Keep an eye on the 36 of Brian Parker in front of him and the 56 of Scott Mayhew. This John Gutekunst has a big run here. Oh, looks like just a miscommunication between the 36 and the 86 as the 86 with the run into the corner, the 36 not clear. 86 turns left to avoid him, the 36 comes down across him. 36 collects the 86, 41 with big damage. You see the 84 of Tyler Rex sideways there. Gets absolutely demolished by the 11 of Knight. Dustin Franklin squeaks through on the bottom. Yeah, this is going to be on the 36 of Brian Parker. Caution flies at lap 74 here at Nashville. That's going to move Chuck Feltz up 19 positions into 6th place. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can't get Chuck in here for an interview. It's been a while since we spoke with Chuck. We have a live camera feed for Chuck as well. Hey, Chuck's Ty up in the booth. Got a copy, man?
What's up?
Hey, man, managed to work your way up to 6th place, bobbing and weaving through these cautions here. Looks like we're about 3 or 4 to go. What do you think for the rest of this thing, man?
I'm sorry, ask that again. I couldn't hear you.
A major way up to 6th position here, bobbing and weaving through some cautions. It's been a crazy one today, but strong run if you can bring it home. We're 4 to go. We'll be 3 to go when the green flag flies. So how you feeling about this one?
Man, I'm just thinking big pictures. A lot of fast guys in this race, in this league, period. I got some big strategies in front of me, so I want to be cautious, meaning tire wear. I think the middle two guys are on old tires. I'm on fresher tires with John Garrett, and I think P1 and P2. So not sure how the restart's going to be. I'm just trying to think big picture. I messed up my qual lap, obviously. I totally screwed the pooch on that, and I'm just thinking top 10. I'm trying to think points, keep my stuff clean. You know, top 10's better than being 30th, so I don't know.
Yeah, man, good run for you so far. 6th place, not bad right now. You can manage, looks like a couple of these guys in front of you on older tires, so Field's going to get the 1 to go signal, I believe. This time by, we'll let you get back out there, man. Good luck.
All right, thanks, TJ. You guys do an awesome job. Appreciate what you do for the league.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
There we heard from the driver of the 75. That's Chuck Phelps, currently running in 6th. As I mentioned before, Chuck's up 19 spots, started 25th. All right, your field did get the 1 to go signal, so we'll see the green flag. Maybe 2 to go when the green flag comes out. Let's get Nick up in here. Hey, Nick, got a copy?
Yeah, Ty, what's going on, buddy?
Man, this is going to be a barn burner, I believe. It's going to be a 2-lap dash to the finish between the 64 and the 69 up here.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see some 2 and 3 wide racing here. Definitely going to be seeing some 2 and 3 wide here as we get this. I'm hoping guys can keep it clean and we can get this thing finished out without having to do a green-white checkered setup under caution. So
Green out, Hackney jumps out, a big lead. Jabo with a big run through 1 and 2. Looks like Hackney maybe getting a little tight. Jabo's going to try to make a run to the inside. Contact. Jabo spins him out down the back stretch. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen, 2 to go. The 64 puts the bumper to the 69. Little bump and run. Caution's out. We're going to have to go back and look at this and see just what happened, whether this is going to be a penalty or not. I'm not so sure that the 69 didn't try to pull a block on the 64 here. As we see Jabo with a big run here. We'll watch this full speed and then bring it back quarter speed. Jabo has a big run coming out of 2, makes the move. Ooh, I don't know. Looked like Jabo's truck kind of jumped. Jabo obviously makes the move to the inside. His truck kind of jumps up on the back of Hackney there. Let's go back and watch this one quarter speed. We're going to have to make the right call here, as this is going to be crucial. This is your 3rd place point sitter and your leader in points. Quarter speed here. Jabo makes his move. Down to the inside. Not sure what happened there and caused Jabo's truck to turn up to the right. And you see that right front wheel. Let's see if we can't get a better view. Let's check all the camera angles here. Let's do a rear chase here. Go back. It looks like Jabo turns to the right, but let's rewind and get a cockpit view from Jabo's point of view here and see just what he... Let's watch. Jabo obviously turns to the left. He makes the move, straightens it out. He's still turning left, still turning left. Is this not going to matter, Nick? Sounds like we have some contact between the 2 involved, so Hackney's going to get the disqualification here. We're going to go see just what happened here in the retaliation. Let's go back and let's watch the rear chase here. See him pacing around. We're going to go back. Oh, it's coming. All right, we see him. Looks like Hackney's slowing down here, waiting for the 64 of Jabo. Jabo ducks down to avoid the 69 as he sees the retaliation coming. You hear Hackney hard on the gas. catching up to him. Tries to spin Jabo out. Jabo's driving away from his to brakes, avoids him again. Yeah, that's an absolute disqualification on the 69 there, and then that's well deserved from the 64 there after he clearly tried to avoid the retaliation 2 or 3 times there, and Hackney just. We're gonna go back and watch the incident again just so we know all of our replay angles are covered here, because there's gonna be a lot of argument, I believe, about this after the race. So we're gonna show every angle possible here, guys. We're gonna watch this from the front of Jabo's truck, quarter speed. Sorry, guys, for those of you on the broadcast, but we have to make sure this is well documented. Jabo makes the move. And you see the front of Jabo's truck lift off of the ground here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to bring this up here. It's gonna be unprofessional for the broadcast, but I gotta get a better view of this. Have to see this. See Jabo's truck lift off the ground here as he goes into the front of Hackney there. There's no contact at all in the front end. Let's see if we can spin this around to the rear of Jabo. We'll watch from this back corner. Rewind it. Quarter speed. Jabo makes the move. Right there, looks like maybe. Yeah, and the truck just lifts off the ground before contact's even made. Right there. Kind of pulls. You see Jabo let out of the gas. Watch the backfire from the side of the truck here. He lets out of the gas. As soon as he thinks he's going to make contact, he's out of the gas as we see the truck backfire. And there's just nowhere for him to go. It's honestly a racing incident, possibly a little bit of netcode involved there. But for the retaliation that came from Keith Hackney is absolutely unacceptable. We're trying to run a clean league here for these guys, and to have someone do something like that before the replay, before the officials can even make the call, that's not going to be accepted in the league. And that's going to be definitely an automatic disqualification for him. We're going to go ahead and jump back to, we're going to go green here. Jabo, I believe, will be your leader. Green out. See if that damage has an effect here on the 64. Jabo, you see the front end completely banged up. There's the 25 of J Coyle. That's Jabo's teammate and team owner, John Garrett, making the run to the outside of the 25. In tow is the 58 of Purcell. Teammates racing down the backstretch last lap. Are we going to see John Garrett take the lead, or is he going to let his teammate bring home his 4th win of the year? I don't think he's going to let him off that easy. Jabo's off the pace, I believe, due to damage. We're going to see him race door to door. Jabo's going to give him the door. They're dead. They're battling each other. Oh, John Garrett brings home the win. Jabo 2nd. Sounds like we got a lot of wrecks happening. Back of the field. Keep an eye on these two here towards the end of the race. Probably going to watch them burn it down. 3rd place is going to go to Chuck Feltz. That's going to get Chuck the Hard Charger award as well. 22 spots. And we talked to Chuck there previously. He said he would have been happy with the top 10. I think he'll be more than happy with the top 3. Your race sponsor brings home the win, 66. John Garrett gets the congratulations from teammate Dustin Franklin there. I'm going to see the 2 Fort Worth Screen Esports drivers burn it down here. And that Chuck Feltz is our hard charger, up 23 spots from 25th. Excuse me, up 22 spots to 3rd from 25th. gonna go ahead and start off. I'm gonna interview your hard charger, Chuck Feltz. Get him in here. Hey Chuck, man, it's Ty up in the booth. Got a copy?
How are you, TJ?
Man, third place and the hard charger. What a finish. Eventful. There's some unprofessional racing, to say the least, between the 69 and the 64 there at the end, but brings you home in third place. 22 spot gain for you on the day. Walk us through your race, and yeah, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I feel my position's a little tainted from the shenanigans up there. I hate getting a podium like that, but if that's the way they're going to do their thing, then so be it. As far as my race, I had a great spotter, my teammate in another league, Aaron Adcock, an amazing teammate, very knowledgeable, and he talked me through the whole race. I screwed up my qual lap, clearly. I mean, I ran some pretty good practice times. I think I was running 0.4s, which wasn't top or anything, but it was certainly better than my qual effort. And he just kept me calm and patient the whole race. You know, gotta tiptoe through the traffic, run the line I know I can run, but not burn the tires up. But also be cautiously aggressive. Does that make sense? So that's what I was trying to do. And the biggest thing was honestly, Aaron really helped me keep my head, keep my discipline in regards to not burning my stuff up, being too aggressive. So I really want to share this podium with Aaron Adcock, because he literally talked to me every corner, every lap, keeping my head in the game where I needed to be. And then I just try to be there at the end, brother.
Yeah, 10th place in points coming into the race. Third place finish going to be a big help with the points for you. Lone member of that team, the Big Fish team for you. Let me take a look here. See, we are going into Kansas next week for 80-lap day race. So third place finish here at Nashville Super Speedway. Definitely going to move you up a few spots, as we see Hackney was disqualified from the race. And you know, the only two drivers ahead of you in points were your leader and second place finisher. So that's going to give you a big bump in points after this week.
I need it. There's definitely some fast guys in this league. I would say I'm mid-tier at best. Even lower level, certainly nothing against any driver, but I definitely recognize I'm not the most talented guy in the field. I recognize that, but it was nice watching J-Bo and John Garrett. Those guys are good. You know, when I'm behind them, I do my very best to observe and watch what they're doing. So I'm kind of racing and trying to learn at the same time. It's the only way I'm going to improve my racecraft.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on third place. Good luck next week, and we'll let you go enjoy the win with your spotter.
Okay, thank you very much. And once again, thanks for all that you do and the league leadership. It's a great league, and I appreciate you guys letting me be a part of it. Thank you, buddy.
We appreciate it. Have a good night.
You too.
John T. Garrett, second place, sponsors the race. Walk us through it, man.
Second place, sir. You got the wrong man. I'm P1.
Oh, yeah, you won. I'm sorry. I forgot. Jeez, oh, Pete's. I guess I better
Are
get
you coming back to me?
Yeah, I guess I better get your teammate in here then.
Obviously, I don't pay you enough.
Yeah, I guess not. Forgive me. I guess after 3 wins. All right, now we got the second place driver in here. J-Bo, what a finish we had there.
How about it, man? That was crazy. That was nuts. But John T. Garrett won, man. It was great.
Second place, man. We all watched that little battle unfold. Unfortunately for you, I think the damage probably played a little bit bigger of a factor there at the end than you'd liked it to, due to a little bit of retaliation there from the 69 after that incident. Tough one for us to call up here in the booth. Looked like might have been a little bit of net code there. Between myself and Race Control, both pretty sure that was not a malicious event there between you two, but obviously some drivers feel otherwise. But let's not focus too much on that. Third place coming into the night in points. Second place definitely going to give you a big boost in points there after your little bit of a mishap last week, coming home 27th at Dover. So give us a little bit of a rundown here. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm glad we got second. Got a good race for the points because we were doing really bad at Dover. So it's good to get second after that last race we had at Dover. So I want to thank Burton Exterior Enhancements, Factory Setups, Forward Screen Printing, and everybody on my Twitch channel.
All right,
Appreciate it a
man.
lot.
Well, thanks for coming out. Next week, I believe the series is off to Kansas. Oh, we'll see if maybe you can't get another win there. 3 in a row. Thought maybe we're going to see the 4th one of the season here, but second place will do.
Heck yeah, thank y'all for broadcasting.
Appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
See you, buddy.
Now we'll get your winner. Okay, let's retry this again. John Garrett brings home the win, steals it from 3-time winner J-Bo. Sponsored the race tonight, Fort Worth Screen Printing 106 here at Nashville. What an eventful night, eventful day. Pretty crazy there at the beginning, and then we saw some drama unfold there towards the end.
Yeah, pretty crazy race. I'm thinking on that last lap when I'm catching him, hey, it's his teammate, he's going to let me win, but because I was catching him, because you never think you can beat J-Bo, no matter what he's driving. But then I'm watching all the telemetry here, and I'm actually a little better than him because he had some damage from that altercation under caution there. So I'll take it.
Yeah, we saw the damage after the caution. We were both wondering up here in the booth if that damage was going to cost him the win. It seems like it might have there. You were a lot faster. We'll give you this time now to talk about your business a little bit as you were today's race sponsor and give any thanks to anyone you'd like to thank.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, I got to thank Fort Worth Screen Printing as always, Athens Screen Printing, Head Candy, Richmar Florist, Outrun Esports, Fort Worth Screen Esports, my Twitch stream, John G. Garrett. Everybody else supports me. Our team here, Dustin and J-Bo and myself, we work really well together. We work as a team, give and take. Doesn't matter who wins, we'll take it. And of course, I want to thank y'all guys for always doing a great job up there.
All right, man. Well, we're going into Kansas next week. See if you can't bring home another win. The Fort Worth team's been absolutely dominant thus far this year. So good luck to you. Good racing tonight, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Appreciate it. Thanks,
y'all.
John.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you saw there, John Garrett brings home the win at Nashville Super Speedway. J-Bo comes home second. We'll give you the full field rundown here. John Garrett comes home with the win. Teammate J-Bo second. Chuck Feltz gets your hard charger award and comes home third. Cody Nelson fourth. Fifth to Spencer Teal. Sixth to Thad Failer. Seventh to Jay Coyle Allen. Dobbs comes home eighth. Kyle Hartman 9th. John Gutekunst rounds out your top 10. Richard Clement Sr. 11th. Dustin Franklin 12th. 13th to Scott Mayhew. Adam Purcell 14th. Jordan Sailors 15th. Lane Phillips comes home 16th. 17th place is going to go to Tyler Rex. Guy Clem 18th. 19th is going to go to Jonathan Golden. 20th to Charles Evans. 21st to Dalton Hunter. 22nd is Brian Parker. Matt Knight comes home 23rd. Woodard finishes 24th. Anderson 25th. Jim Oot brings it home in 26th. Mark Parkhurst 27th. Rounding out your field with a DQ is a 69K. Keith Hackney. All right, as I stated multiple times during the broadcast, next week we will go to Kansas Motor Speedway. That race will be the AIM 120. It's an 80-lap day race. Be same time, same place, different track. We'll watch these drivers battle it out next week. And we will see y'all back here. We'd like to thank all the sponsors one more time. Armstrong Industrial Management in Hanover, Michigan, specializing in CNC and automated machinery repair and engineering. Give them a call, 517-250-7300. Fort Worth Screen Printing, today's race sponsor. Also the owner of the team that come home 1 and 2 today. Fort Worth Screen Printing, located in Fort Worth, Texas. Get a hold of John for all your screen printing and other advertisement needs. Goose Graphics. Find Goose Graphics on Facebook for all your iRacing and other graphics needs. Get a hold of John. Oot Renovations, located in Cato, New York, owned and operated by Jim Oot. The home renovation company, restoring the past, building the future. Find them on Facebook. Get a hold of Jim for your next renovation or repair. Outrun Esports is an esports iRacing team started and ran by Justin Botello, driver of the 64 truck in the league here. Pro Cup Racing Experience. Pro Cup is our pole award sponsor for the whole season. Also, the primary sponsor on the number 20 is Spencer Teal. Woodard Automotive, owned and operated by Tyler Woodard, driver of the number 77 here in the league. Located in Battle Creek, Michigan, you can find them on Facebook at Woodard Automotive Group. Get a hold of them for your next service or repair. Also, we'd like to give a big shout out to the Red Spoilers Racing team for sponsoring our national anthem today and all season. Red Spoilers are the sole sponsor of our national anthem here for the Colonial Clash Racing Series. And as always, we'd like to thank all you fans for tuning in, giving us your input. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop a comment in the video after it's posted. You can find all the links to our advertisers and sponsors in the description of this video after the race. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, have a good one.